Hi everybody, welcome to a brand new Terraria series. Preferred selection here. Today and on future days, I will be here doing, oh my god, so close to snow. I will be doing a 1.2.4 Terraria series. Now, I don't really have any, I don't think anyone was necessarily following the old series. So if anyone was, the reason why I'm restarting now, or starting a new series rather than restarting, I guess, these are some really short trees for New World. Well, anyway, the reason why I'm starting a new series was because I really like the early game of Terraria. I like what you do at the very beginning quite a lot. And I felt like the series didn't necessarily have a ton of momentum. Like, I was having fun. I don't mind. Like, it was cool to have the Necro armor and run around. But once I got the mini shark, I kind of felt like after... Like, I've played through Terraria so many times that after I get the mini shark, I know, like, the next big weapon I get is going to be, I don't know, maybe the Dark Lance or something like that. And then the I don't know, maybe Knight's Edge. And then after that, like, Thorn Chakram is, like, another, like, main weapon I use. What is my point? I forget what I was trying to say. Yeah, I mean, just like, I know how the game's gonna go after a certain point, and while I enjoy it, I felt like there are things that I don't do as much in Terraria, or that I've just kind of done with my last run off camera, that were maybe a little bit more exciting. Some things in the 1.2.4 update that are kind of cool and just maybe would be fun to showcase. Like, 1.2.4 added a lot of new stuff to the game. It added, well, it didn't add, but it expanded greatly on summoning, which used to be a very small element of Terraria. But yeah, in Terraria you can summon not enemies, you can summon minions, and they will do, what's the word I'm looking for? Minions kind of like act as like a passive damage that's always present. In the past, they've mostly been used for AFK farms, but they're really useful for just extra DPS or just for fun, just for the fun of using them. They're really good. The Raven Staff's really powerful. And there's a couple new ones that are really good, and some that you can get really early now. Like, I think you can kill, like, if you're speedrunning, you can kill Queen Bee on the first or second night of Terraria. And Queen Bee, you can make a, I forget if you make it or if it's a drop. I always feel like, I'll tell you something funny about Let's Playing. When I'm not recording, like if I'm watching somebody else play, there's so much stuff that they don't know, and I'm like, man, I know that. I know all this stuff about this game, and they don't know anything. You know, like, I feel bad, but I'm like, oh, they don't know how this game works. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's a terrible spear. It's better than what we have. So I'm really excited to see rope, shuriken, 2 iron skin. This is like an amazing chest. Absolutely amazing chest. Like, with the spear, 50 like, if you were trying to speedrun, picking up grenades, 50 shuriken, a spear, 2 iron skin, you could go maybe fight Destroyer with that. Not even kidding. Like, not Destroyer. Destroyer, you'd get wrecked. Destroyer's a hard mode boss. But you could go fight Eater of Worlds with just, and torches. Like, we don't even have to make torches yet. You could go fight Eater of Worlds right now with what this godly chest has had. It's unfortunate that the spear is weak. Like, I personally prefer to find like boomerang really early. If you can go in ice and find enchanted boomerang, that's like a really great early pickup too. But hey, this is good. We are... Whoa, another chest. Aglet, unfortunately no prefix, but it's still good. And recall potions. I really wanted recall potions. As I was saying, when I watch other people Let's Play, especially games that I know a lot about, like that I think I know a lot about, like Terraria, I can very quickly be like, oh, I know everything about this game. They are doing so much wrong. And then I'll go to play it, and I'll realize that like playing without the wiki open, there's so much that I actually either don't know or not necessarily don't know, but can't have like perfect recall while I'm trying to not have dead air, trying to talk. There's all these things you're trying to do when you're recording that make combat harder, but surprisingly make it harder to just like know things. Like you wouldn't think about that. I play a lot of Magic, and I watch people play Magic. That's another big game that I follow. And you watch pro players play worse than you do. Like not even just in your head. You'll watch them like make mistakes that you wouldn't make, and you'll realize that it's because they're recording. Like they're still doing, you know, like they're still reasonable plays, but it's just very, very different. Why did I get on that tangent? I got on that tangent because I couldn't remember if the Hornet Staff is a drop from the Queen Bee or if you have to make it. I'm pretty sure you have to make it from... She drops like... It's called... I don't know if it's called Honeycomb, but or Hive, or... It's not the same as the Hive that you pick up, but it's like a new kind of bee material. So that you can get like as early as the first night. You could also get, of the summon stuff, there's a Hellstone tier thing, and you can get Hellstone pretty early if you wanted to. An hour or two into the game. Is that a jungle bat? It is a jungle bat. So we're coming up on jungle. Also, I apologize if I sound a little bit stuffed up. I didn't think I was, but now that I'm recording, I do kind of, I can hear it in my voice that I'm maybe a little bit stuffed up. Don't really need to be in jungle yet. I'm so used to having the Ankh shield that I don't, or at least the Cobalt shield, that these bats are a little scary right now. A little bit scary. So, oh, that's a jungle slime too. They can really mess me up. I might just get out of here. This is a soft core character, for anyone who's wondering. That means that dying has almost no penalty. I drop half my gold, which will just sit there on the map and be easy to run back to if I die. Yeah, there's two summon items that are super quick to get now. And there's still the slime staff as an early drop, even though you would have to set up like a farm for that if you really wanted to get it. Do I want to fight a harpy? There is a harpy after me. I might fight it. Two harpies I don't know about. Yeah, it's a little bit much. I think one of them I could have cornered, but two is a little bit tough for me. That's why I don't play on hardcore. Oh my god, are they still... Don't kill my guide. Just gonna run in this direction. How high up are we that we just have harpies I don't know why I'm doing this with my pickaxe. There we go. Alright, we got a feather. Any speedrunners out there want to tell me if that's like a really early feather? I don't have a clock or anything, but hey, it's not even first night yet, and we have a feather. We could be making gravitation potions really early if that's the case and get a really early Star Fury. I don't really care. I mean, I do care. I like Star Fury. It's a good weapon. It's a weapon that's undergone a lot of evolution throughout the series. Okay, so I like to get at least two materials for houses because it makes them more interesting. Go with some rich mahogany walls. My guide might die out there. Don't worry, I'm not going to be in the house the whole night or anything like that. So the reason why I went to start this new series was because of all the stuff that is in 1.2.4 that I find exciting. Namely, like summons are a big part. Summons are really fun. Also, fishing being added has really excited me because I like that fishing exists in this game. Oop, I actually want that feather. Let's ask the guide how to make gravitation potions. I need Fire Blossom and Deathweed, so that's a ways off. Fire Blossom we are not going to get for a while. Do I want... Now, how... Oh, I should be... Anvil super early because of the wonderful chest that had, like, everything we need. Is there anything else that I want over here? I can afford to... Yeah, I can afford to burn a little bit of wood on getting a campfire. They're kind of nice. I don't actually need all these sunflowers. Sunflowers used to have enough... Whoa! Zombie Eskimo. So I guess right now I'm farming for a shackle. What I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to get the merchant to move in. I would really like to see him. Not used to having ice this close to my home. I'm trying to figure out where I can go that'll be most productive. Tonight, I'd like to get my second mana crystal. I think that'd be a good goal. I'm not trying to do speedrun. I'd like to go kind of fast, but I know that it's not within my ability to like go and do crazy things too early. Splunking on the first night might actually be a good idea. Although I need... How many torches can I make? I can make infinite torches. Let's take this guy out. So yeah, the very early stuff is going to look really similar to the last Let's Play of just me playing the game. Because there's only so much you can do early. Like, you can't really mix it up that much. I think that... I'm trying to remember what weak is. I think it's... Yeah. Negative knockback. That's not actually that bad. It's not negative damage. And I think it might actually be a good thing because less knockback... Less knockback means that we're more likely to hit twice, I think. Because it means that the enemy's still there to get hit a second time. I'm not going to go too deep down here, but it'd be nice to find... I don't want to go too deep because then I'll just get torn apart by a dart trap. But I think I'm more or less okay. I just need good visibility. I don't know why I'm mining this ice. I just got it in my head that there was something maybe craftable with ice. Is there? Is there anything you really need ice for? I mean, obviously now there's vanity furniture and stuff. So I should say what this Let's Play is going to be about, because it's not just going to be... Eventually it's not going to be just like another run through of Terraria with like normal... What's the word? With like my normal strategies of like getting the mini shark and then just what everybody does, you know? Like I'm not going to do stuff that has worked since 1.1 because... You know, hey, I mean it's fine to do, but we can do a bunch of 1.4 stuff. And one of the things that I really want to do is I think that fishing is just absolutely busted. Like it's so overpowered to be able to fish early. So I kind of want to test the limits on that and see like how nuts fishing can get. Yeah, this spear is fine. I feel like it's actually going to be better against zombies just because it'll hit twice, rather than having the white tier one. I just hit E to grapple, and I don't have a grappling hook at all. It's way too early for that. Let's see what we can see down here. So I'm trying to get money kind of quickly because I want to get the merchant to move in very quickly because I want a bug net. Bug net will allow me to catch critters and critters allow me to fish. And I want this Let's Play to be not... I'm not going to set like rules for myself, like I have to use only fishing items or I have to use only summoning items. But I do kind of want the gist of this Let's Play to be about new things that are in 1.2.4. So I think Eskimo pants, yeah, they do provide one defense, so I'll put them on. It's almost day. Let's run and get some stars. Stars aren't super important to collect now because it doesn't take very many of them to get mana, and we don't have a mana weapon yet. Probably get water bolt early if it's available early on this map. But yes, I want this Let's Play to be focused on summoning and fishing. Primarily fishing. I would like this to be kind of like a fish-themed Let's Play. Now that isn't going to happen right away, obviously, because I didn't like walk in and give myself a bug net or anything like that, but it really doesn't take that long for a merchant to move in. I love seeing, whenever I'm playing early, I love seeing these zombies with the slimes on their head, just because they are a source of gel. They can also drop shackles just as likely as any other zombie. So they help you get your torches. I would love to see a shackle. I am really worried that we are getting harpies that we're that high up that we can get harpies. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. This is going to be bad. Oh, it's not going to be that bad. We have demon eyes, we have zombies, but we have a spear. When you think you might be in trouble in Terraria, just get your back against the wall. Get in a position where you can't be like juggled. The opposite of what I'm doing right now. Yeah, see, if I had gotten against this wall earlier, I wouldn't have to heal, and I could just like have fought with my back against the wall. But yes, this Let's Play will hopefully take off with it, like a ton of momentum and stuff once we get to where we can be fishing and summoning and all those sorts of things. So I'm going to make it a goal to get Hellstone early, to get the bee stuff early if I can. I'm trying to think of what other... Yeah, the bee stuff is going to be an early goal. So I think that's going to mean getting to the point where I can survive in the jungle, which could be hard. Could be hard. And then going and killing the bee, which I'm not at all ready to do. It'd be pretty hard this early. I might fight Eater of Worlds to get a couple pieces of shadow stuff. Oh man, I'm so close to that 50 silver for the merchant. I keep hearing it's 50 silver. I thought it was 1 gold that you needed for the merchant to move in. But if it's only 50 silver, then hey, let's try and do it. No, I'm not the best with ropes. They've been in the game like almost, I think, as long as I've been playing, because I started with 1.2. I'll try the normal spear. We'll see which is better. I guess whether it takes 50 silver or a gold to get the merchant to move in, I need a gold anyway, because I need to buy the bug net. It absolutely will be the first thing I buy. Ooh, quick climbing claws. Great. If I was speedrunning, this would be absolutely a good start. We have a little bit of defense. We have a little bit of weaponry. We have easy caves. Slightly better aglet. That'll do. We have enough tin to make something. I don't know what I want to... I normally skip tin and copper, so I have no idea what I'd make with them. I don't like there is a vulture here, so I'm just going to kill it. I will take some sand because, hey, sand is good. So this land must be like... Yeah, we're crazy high up because, like, we shouldn't be getting vultures underground. That should not be happening. This is me being surprised and excited. I know it's hard to tell, but I am surprised to see vultures down here. I've got almost 1,000 hours in Terraria, and I don't think I've ever seen a subterranean vulture. Another spear, no modifier. We are almost to our... I think I actually have 30 silver in a chest, so I can just go get that. I don't know where I'm going, where I'm mining to. I should just go up. Is it worth a recall potion? I remember this being pretty... Yeah. Getting these quick climbing claws so early. So good. That is amazing. That is just an amazing find. Caving is so easy right now. I think we can also use that to prevent some fall damage. Like if we're falling and can like start sliding on. If we can start sliding on a something. On a wall is the word I was looking for. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to have a little bit of like a working floor so that it's not going to be a floor that people can move in on, but it's just going to be a spot to work. And then from here we can start doing... Whoa, buddy. from here we can start building out our house a little bit more. That iron skin, we could get 8 defense for 5 minutes if we wanted to. That's honestly, like, I should be going and fighting Eater of Worlds with that. But I'm not gonna. I'm just not gonna go do that this early. I should try and get a house built by the end of the day because that will mean more likelihood for more people to move in. Because people won't move in if there's nowhere for them to live. How am I don't know the design of my house yet. How do I want to do this? I think I want, like... Okay, I think I've got it figured out. Oops, wrong color wood. Where'd all of our wood go? We had a ton. So slimes have like really good AI, surprisingly. Some of the best in the game. Which is unfortunate because alright. I say that and then he runs away. Is unfortunate because it means that they can get around very easily. They can be in your face when you thought that they were not interested in you. I swear this house will make sense. How many spaces is this? Okay, so it's not. It's gonna be a little weird. Wow, my aim today. My aim is off. This house is a little bit weird. I don't think I've ever built this exact house before. Which is surprising. I've built a lot of houses. See how you're like, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do math in my head and make sure that things are symmetrical. It's a little hard to do while I'm playing and talking. But yeah, so guides, by the way, have like or not guides, but all NPCs have, I think, 25 defense. So they can actually take a fair amount of damage. Like they are, to put that in perspective, the point in which the what's his name? The point in which the guard tells you that you're ready to fight Skeletron is if you have 30 defense and like 300 health. So the guide's having 250, the NPC's having 250 and 25 defense. If you think about it, they are like ready to go. Like they could go fight Skeletron if they had weapons. They have the survivability to do it, is what I'm getting at. Unfortunately, they're not very smart, so don't send your NPCs to fight Skeletron. You can't, but if you could, don't do it. Alright, so that took a little bit, but you see what I was getting at. I was trying to build a house where I could go 3 NPCs deep, and of course I've already messed up on placing the stuff, which means that I need, yeah, I'll make that's what I'll do with my tin. I'll make a hammer. I got so excited about that I stopped looking at the game and I was like, I'll just die. Yeah, let's make I have tin ore. I guess I did. I will place my, come on. There we go. I'll place my anvil down. And I will make a tin hammer. So now I can make my house pretty. yes, very soon I will be... Could make a bow. Is the boreal wood bow... Oh, it is a lot better, actually, than the... Do I have enough boreal wood for armor? I almost do. I could get started on it. It's 4 defense set. Yeah, I'll make a piece. Probably won't keep it. Do I want the bow? That seems actually pretty good for now. If I need to go fight Eater of Worlds, the bow might come in handy. I think there's a pretty good bow that you find fairly early in the game, but you never know. So let's use we need 3 chairs. I tend to make workbenches instead of tables because I think that most of the tables in the game look really weird. And also it's nice to have a bench because you can do things with them. Let's make some stone wall. And just, this is not pretty. That's okay. It's a little late in the day for anybody to be moving in, so I might have slightly boned us out of NPCs, but that'll be okay. Ooh, almost. I don't even have more to finish it. Clearly. Okay, we got our merchant. That's excellent. Now it's raining. I'm just gonna finish this because it's sunset. I feel so bad doing that. Oh man, but that's gonna have to do. And now we did put money in here, so I can come talk to this guy. Oh my gosh, flying fish! Don't wreck me. Shurikens are very powerful. But hey, we have a... If this was a... Did I buy it? Yes, I did. Okay. It's not the slot that I normally put bug nets in. It's usually my 9. Like even at the point of the game where I have like vampire knives, bug net is somewhere between like 7, 8, or 9. But now we have a merchant. We can, with our next gold, we can buy a piggy bank. He sells marshmallows? That's very strange. I mean, I knew that under certain conditions he could, but I thought it had to be... I thought you had to do something special to get him to sell marshmallows. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm actually gonna make some fortifications for this house because I don't want these guys wandering around. Umbrella slime, let's fight. Sorry, penguin. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need to be doing what I'm doing right now at all, but I don't like the fact that NPCs... I don't even know what I'm doing right now, actually. So if this was an Eater of Worlds speedrun, the fact that the Demolitionist has just arrived would be the signal to go and definitely like spend the rest of our money on grenades and then go kill Eater of Worlds, which I might do. It's actually not a bad idea at all. Even though I'm not at all a speedrunner and I'd probably get wrecked, that is okay. Catch a goldfish so that I can make bowl of soup later. Catch a butterfly so that I have bait. Where do I go to make a... Is it the workbench? Yes, we have our first fishing rod. Okay. We are in business. We have our first fishing rod. We have bait. We could go fish right now. I'm using wood so greedily. Let's catch some penguins. I don't think you can do anything. They're gonna say that they're material because I'm sure they're used for like penguin in a bottle or something. But they're not really material in a sense that we care about. I can't wait to get some slightly better gear than what we have right now. Let's plant these, because this is a really good flat area to plant things. I have no idea how long this episode is, by the way. I meant to start a timer, and I didn't. So there. Get some more goldfish, get a worm. I think worms... Oh, it's raining right now. I should totally be... I should be going after worms more aggressively. That's fine that I'm not. I would like to get a piggy bank fairly early so that... I thought that was a penguin in a bottle for a second. I'd like to get a piggy bank fairly early so that we can not have to have a ton of different bait in our inventory. Put my penguins there. I will make this my ore and penguin chest. It's never too early to start kind of figuring out what the goals of your chests are. What do I want to sell to him? You can sell sunflowers? I had no idea. So it's a little bit more money. I'll buy some grenades. Do I want to buy bombs? I think I do. I think that I most definitely do. Alright, so we are going to go after Eater of Worlds a little bit aggressively. Which means I probably want... Yeah, I'll spend the rest of my money on bombs. And then let's finish our boreal wood armor. I like sticky bombs because they're way easier to aim. I'm trying to decide if I want to go see about getting Water Bolt before attempting a boss. Did I put anything there? No. I'm not used to taking multiple hits to pick up a chest. That feels very weird to me. Alright, we have one empty house in this. Do I want to do some more? No, that's enough house building for right now. Let's go find... Oh god, I don't even know if this is corruption. If this is Crimson... I like Crimson, I like the armor better. But if this is Crimson, there's no way that I can go fight Brain of Cthulhu with just like grenades. I mean, it's probably possible, but I've never done it. I have no idea how it's done. Like, Brain of Cthulhu is a much smarter boss. It knows where you are. It knows what's going on. So, and it like aggro's after you a lot better. So, find out what we have soon, I guess, because I'm walking in a fairly unknown direction. Where am I going? Am I just wandering? I mean, I've got 3 defense, which is more than enough to be out here. It means that whatever these enemies would do to me, they will do 2 less. Because defense, like if you play D&D, defense in Terraria is damage reduction rounded up, or sorry, divided. Take your defense divided by 2, round up, and think of it as damage reduction. And you then know exactly what you're getting into as far as like how much damage you'll take. So right now, if this guy, I'm not gonna let myself get hit, but if I do get hit, I will try and remember the number. Demon Eyes, they tend to... That's really lucky. Eskimo Gear does not... I think it's like a 1 in 200 or 400 chance drop. It's not common. 2 defense, that's really good right off the bat. I'm really hoping that we have Eater of Worlds because we could already fight it. We absolutely could. One of you was like my... Yeah, you're like my potions chest. Although if I'm gonna fight your... I don't think I'm gonna go do it tonight, but I will keep the Iron Skin on me just in case. I'll at least get Bowl of Soup. I have clay on me, don't I? Stars, not starfish. Stars seem like they're just like a joke now. Like, I already have 80 mana so early in the game. Oh, I remember why Bowl of Soup's hard, because you need... I can't just make it right now, I need a crock pot. And it'll be a while before we have a crock pot. So, I mean, I can go ahead and make like 3 bowls so that I don't forget. And then let's have one of these chests be like building materials. I could also be grinding for the Eye to fight Eye of Cthulhu, but I don't like doing the Eye early. I mean, there's nothing super wrong with it. I can make goggles. Goggles wastes a little bit of good material, but I like them visually. I might make them a little bit later when two eyes is a little bit less of a big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a security measure blocks mean that NPCs cannot leave our house. Wait, no. It's way easier to do with platforms. What am I doing? Do I not have any... Did I put away all my wood? Did I use it? I did put it away. Way easier to do with platforms. So if you place a platform there and there, oops. My aim is terrible today. I don't know why. Now, in the event of a blood moon, zombies and stuff won't be able to open our doors, but we still can open our doors because all we have to do is make sure that we are always, like if I try and face this way it won't work, but I just have to face that way. Onward. This rain is really good. Like I couldn't ask for better on a fishing character because worms are more likely. Let's go get the worm. Do I want to fish already? I could. Is there any water around? No, there's no water. There's literally no water on my map at all. It's like the driest, like aside from the... Oh, I don't want to walk up that hill again. Aside from the rain, this is like the driest map ever. Do I want to go back in there? I'm tempted to. And I could... I think I actually want to push towards this direction and see if I can get a early water bolt. And we'll worm farm along the way. Wow, I did not think that the thing that would keep me from fishing on like day 3 or 4 would be I thought it would be lack of bait or lack of getting to 1 gold. I did not think it would be a lack of a water source. I forget if I don't think the Eskimo armor has a bonus, so there's no point in finishing it. There's also no point in finishing... Well, Boreal, I could finish it, but it would be weaker than what I have. Or it would be the same. There's a little bit of water. Something. I will dig for these pots. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't. Whatever. Torches. This is a small world too, by the way. So it's not like this is like a... It feels like a large world, but I'm fairly certain I made it small. I certainly meant to. Good to know that we don't take fall damage there. And we do, of course, have... Let's build a little bit with snow, since we're in the snow biome already. Yes, we do have corruption. So let's get started on a little bit of an arena. And by arena, I mean let's hit whoa. Alright, I want that guy to come back at me. Come on at me. I hate how slow worms are because like they're the absolute like worst thing for recording because they're slow, but you die if you ignore them. So you don't actually want to ignore them you want to deal with them. And dealing with them also like means being quiet, because they, like, you're supposed to listen for them. Another change that hopefully is a positive one from the... Whoa! That's definitely something to be careful of. Sometimes... Jeez. Sometimes enemies, especially enemies with simple sprites, will look like they are just one enemy, when in fact they are a bunch of enemies piled together. Yeah, worms are a pain because they demand to be listened to, and who has the time for that? I remember when boreal wood was first introduced, I thought it was like the most precious thing ever. I never wanted to use any of it. I saved it all, and now I'm using it just to do a little bit of platforming. I don't know why I'm getting this wood. It's not the worst idea. Ebonwood's okay. I mean, we're not going to be like building ebonwood armor or anything soon, but that's the power of grenades, by the way. Let's see what's down here. Death. I don't know why this blue slime is like absolutely wrecking me when he shouldn't be. There's another aglet. Unfortunately, it is nothing special. For some reason today I'm having a very hard time. I would really like to get rid of that eater before trying to mine this, but he seems really interested in not coming at me until exactly that. I didn't want him to knock me down here because I don't know what's down here. But of course, he is more patient than I am because he is artificial intelligence. Come on, dude. You made me use shurikens. Shurikens are for the boss, man. I have a feeling that I've already been doing this for a really long time. I guess I can just tell by oh, it has been a long time, because I just thought about what day it is in-game. And that is a good indication that I've been going for, I think, an hour. An hour is probably way too long for an unknown LPer to be talking about Terraria. So I should end the episode, and then I should come back. And by come back, I mean, you know, more later, but not right now. Do I want a recall potion out of here? Yeah, I'll do it. Recall potions are so nice, and they're so plentiful. Ooh, that is my spawn point, so that won't work. That's fine. That door can be for something else. Okay. Alright, well, I'll be back later. Thanks for watching the video.